What's going on, my YouTubers, subscribers, horror movie fans? Hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend, because we got the second of 2 new movies coming out this weekend. It is the newest M. Night Shyamalan produced film, The Watchers. Directed by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, but it's got his fingerprints in it, so you should know what that means. As per tradition, for every M. Night Shyamalan anything movie, it's always a coin toss on if it's going to be good or not. So, is this movie good? For me, this movie definitely a very familiar but oddly, strangely executed film. I definitely think that it has elements of horror movies that I've seen before, but just not as done quite as good. It's got that mystery element in it of sorts, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm honest with you guys. I kind of fell asleep in this movie. 25% of the movie, like middle chunks, I was just like, shit, I'm getting comfortable because those seats are just so comfortable. Wake up and I'm like, oh, things are happening, but nothing's happening. So I didn't miss nothing. Speed run this video real quick for you guys, because like I said, do I think you gotta rush out to see this movie? No, it'll be on Netflix in about 3 weeks. This one's caused why I believe that The Watchers is in theaters now. Like I said, wait till it comes on Netflix. Here's why. Adding in the movie, Dakota Fanning, she's our main girl we're following. She's cool. She goes through this character arc, like she's one way at the beginning of the movie, then she's kind of like the same in the end of the movie. She learns her like traditional M. Night Shyamalan lesson when you get towards the end of the movie. So you're like, oh, well, there that is. Also in the movie, don't even remember their names. The plot of the movie is pretty simple. Like I said, you got Dakota Fanning. She pretty much just, she has a traumatic incident that happens in her life via exposition that you found out in bits and pieces in the movie. So she more or less had to deliver this bird to this person or whatever, but she had to cut through this forest and shit. So you know what happens when you cut through a forest in any type of horror movie? Weird things are happening. Now she's trapped in this forest, and then she ends up running into this shelter in this bunker with 3 other people, and now it's like, oh, we gotta watch out because there's creatures watching and shit and they might kill us. Now she's pretty much in this bunker with these strangers, and they have to watch out for these watchers that might try to attack them. There's a movie. The movie, like I said, it does have that M. Night Shyamalan twist that he in all his movies. I know he didn't direct it, but he's produced it, so it's still a Shyamalan something. Got those mysterious elements in it and stuff like that, which is like, again, cool in idea. Execution just like too safe. Seen it before. The movie reminds me of, what was that movie? The Forest? Something like that came out of like almost, what, a decade ago? Reminded me of that movie, and I was like, was it good then? Ain't breaking new ground now. I thought by the time they kind of like, should I spoil it? I guess I spoil a little bit. They do eventually get out of the forest, more or less, and then it's like they get out of the forest, but there's kind of like 30 minutes left in the movie because these Shyamalans just have to, like, instead of you kind of piecing things together, like, we got to explain everything away to you. So they explain everything, they explain the twists and turns that happen in the movie, so that way the whole audience is up to speed. Here we go. Horror elements, it's not scary. There's like, I think, as I can remember, it's like 3 jump scares. 3 jump scare. At the end of the day, the movie, I'm kind of just like, I saw it just because it came out the same weekend as Bad Boys, and I'm a horror movie fan, so why not check it out? But I knew it was a Shyamalan movie, so I'm just like, 50-50, it's going to be good or bad. Take your pick. At the end of the day, The Watchers was a horror movie that I felt like, I don't know if I call it a horror movie, more or less like a supernatural fantasy movie. There are fantasy elements in it somewhat, I guess. So the Fanning, she was fine in the movie, but as far as the movie itself goes, it's kind of something that you've seen before, and it's something that you're just not gonna miss if you don't see it. Like I said, wait till it comes on Netflix. That being said, I guess I'll just say that The Watchers is definitely a 4 out of 10, which is probably just okay. Watchers, especially in theaters this Friday, you'll see it, you're not gonna see it. Well, it's out now. Type below, let me know your thoughts on it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, subscribe. Until next time.